Hello, Mama J. My kids gave me that name when they realized I was not them and they needed to call me something else. My name is actually Jamie. For my channel, I go by Mama J, and my focus is to share what a Hausfrau does every day, day to day. A stay-at-home mom. Whenever I'm introduced to someone or I talk to someone new, they just are baffled that there could be so much stuff to do around the house. So if my channel is not for you and this is boring and repetitive, that's quite all right. I understand. It's not for everybody. Staying home and taking care of kids isn't for everybody. That's okay. So right now we're taking the puppy dog for a walk. So our little dog, she's not quite big. She's a medium-sized dog, I guess. She usually goes outside 3 times a day, in the morning first thing, and around lunchtime. So it's right before she eats. I usually take her out, and then later about 6, so before dinner time. She likes to actually eat with people, which I find interesting. I didn't know that dogs were like that and they actually want to eat when you're eating. This particular puppy really is like that. She really wants to be joining you, hanging out with you. If you're cooking in the kitchen, she likes to hang out with me. So if we're sitting around the dining table, she'll bark because she'll let you know. She's like, I want to eat too. So anyway, today, walking the dog. My boys, as we're walking around, I can see a whole lot of sticks from the trees. So in Germany, they actually trim all the trees. They have people that, in Berlin especially, they have people who clear the sidewalks, clear the streets, and then they also trim the trees, and they cut them down so much so you can actually see when the last time was that they trimmed them, and you can watch the direction of the tree change as the years went by when you just look at the tree and how it's made. So I find that interesting as an artist. When you're trying to draw trees naturally, you know, you have a very specific way that you would draw a tree and how it's going to reach for the sun, and the branches are going to give each other space, and then when they crowd, what happens when it overcrowds. But the trees in Berlin are so manicured that the kind of the natural rules that you would follow when drawing a tree totally change because somebody's taking care of the tree. They're changing the direction of the growth. They're cutting down different branches. So it's really different. We're going to give a pause here because my pup's going potty, and we'll give her a break. So it's a very pretty day. Got some blue sky. Ein schönes Tag. Ein schönen Tag. So right now I'm trying to learn about adjectives and adding an E, an EN, an ER, an ES to the end of an adjective. When is it a schönen Tag? When is it a schönes Tag? When is it a schöner Tag or a guter Tag, guten Tag? Okay. So we have to get our plastic bag out and pick up our puppy poop. Oh, there's another puppy dog. Timber, stay. Timber, good girl. Leave it. So I sometimes have a really hard time with these plastic bags. Getting them open. I think we have another little excursion we need to do today. Okay, finally got it open. Yeah, we don't need to leave this right by our neighbor's house. Okay, come on, Timber. So we have a check to do today or tomorrow on the RV. So what does a Hausfrau do? The Hausfrau has to clear out the RV. So the boys and I got to go camping in the RV. We had a great time. We enjoyed it a lot. Oh my gosh, had such a good time. Whoa, 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 Timber, you kind of like got me all wrapped up. We're gonna cross the street, pup. Come here. Wah, wah, ah, ah. Okay, Timber's gonna cross the street. I'm going to be pulled. So here's the RV. And we need to get all the blankets out of the RV. So let's climb aboard and get all the blankets. Come here, Timber. Okay, so some of these things can stay in here, which is okay. Like the dog bed. Timber's dog bed is okay, but I've got to get the rest of the blankets out. Timber doesn't want to go in here at all. She's like, no, Mama. Huh, you don't want to go inside. You can stay out here, okay? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pick up everything. We've got some shoes. Let's get the kids' shoes out. What else do we have? We got some blankets out here. There's a snake. We've been looking for a snake. Let's get our sheet out. And then we had another sheet here. Up top, up high. Let's see if I can get this one too. Okay, how are we gonna grab this one? Yeah, I don't know if I can get a place that you can see, huh? Sheets, we've got the snake, we've got Shua. Okay, got their Shua. Wonderful. Let's get the dog. I fed the dog yesterday, and I'll feed the dog again tomorrow. So you're gonna get a lot of videos of, well, feeding a dog. So let me show you. My puppy, she likes this dry kibble. I give her one handful of this dry kibble, and I put that inside of her bowl, and then I do wet on top. So this is called Maxie Dog. She has a very sensitive stomach, So we went through a lot of different types of dog foods when we moved from America. And we found what she likes and what doesn't hurt her stomach. So this is her dog food. Again, it's the Maxi Dog, and this is Maxi Dog Vitamint, or VIT, V-I-T, vitamin, and this is the lamb. So we also had a different kind of meat that we were giving her, a different can of this, and her stomach couldn't handle it. She didn't like it, but the lamb, she can do this lamb, and her stomach's a lot better. So we also have to be very careful of the snacks we give her. So we don't give her any kitchen scraps. We don't give her anything from what we eat. She used to circle around the kids section whenever they were eating. She would circle around where the kids were sitting by their chairs for anything they might drop. You know, when you've got small kids, they tend to knock food off their places. So even that, you know, drop noodles or anything with pasta sauce or anything that, you know, she would try and scarf up before. Like now we're very careful and very vigilant to make sure she doesn't eat any human food that fell off the table. And we clean it all up because she just has such a sensitive stomach. So anyway, this is the food. And then I use the spoons up here. We've got dishes in several different places. So these are the dog spoons that I use. And I keep them up here. And these are super easy to open. They're just a pull top. So you just pop and pull up. Easy peasy to open up and feed the dog. Okay. Are you hungry?